United bets on supersonic future with $3 billion boom jet order. Joby Aviation welcomes $75 million investment from Uber. ZeroAvia's hydrogen-powered vision for aviation nets $21.4 million from Amazon, Shell, and Bill Gates-backed fund. All three drastically different innovations with the goal of improving the lives of future generations through aviation. But I know what you must be wondering right now. Boom, Joby, ZeroAvia? What's that?
News. Apparently over 50% of you viewers are actually not subscribed. So right now, go down and subscribe. And also, make sure to hit the like button and actually comment. Your support gives us the motivation to continue and make these videos. Thank you and enjoy the video.
It was once said that no flying machine will ever fly from New York to Paris, because no known motor can run at the requisite speed for 4 days without stopping. Now that quote is from one of the founding fathers of aviation, Orville Wright, in the early 1900s. To show the unbelievable progress we have made, not only can we fly transatlantic airplanes nowadays, Boom Supersonic can get you from JFK to CDG in 3.5 hours. The company just signed their first major billion-dollar commercial deal with United Airlines just early last month for 15 Boom Overtures. The Boom Overture is a supersonic beast that seats up to as many as 88 people per flight, cruises at 60,000 feet, which is 20,000 feet higher than the current commercial average, and high enough to easily see the curvature of the Earth. It is the length of over 2 basketball courts long and flies at Mach 1.7 or 2,100 kilometers per hour. Although the plane is not to be available for service up until 2029, the risk of investing so early can pay off greatly in the future for United if the project succeeds more than the historic Concorde. Blake Scholl, the founder and CEO of Boom Supersonic, sees that there is an opportunity for the Overture to thrive from not only the COVID recovery and because airlines have had to downsize their fleets, and in some cases, it's forced an early retirement for wide-body jets such as the Boeing 777 and Airbus 380. He says, as things get back into growth mode, there's an opportunity to build a new generation fleet that's got supersonic baked into it. That actually makes it easier to adopt. Furthermore, as a reason for airlines to love the Overture, Scholl states, physics does not let you design an ugly supersonic jet. And also, it's about the same form factor as a 757, so it fits into narrow body gates. Lastly, in addition to all the great things attributed to the return of the commercial supersonic jet, the Overture is set to fly on net zero carbon, an astonishing accomplishment for planes which are known to emit billions of tons of CO2 annually. Now moving on from the big skies, let's go a little more onto the smaller scale of air travel and look at a project that is essentially a flying car. In the 20th century, futuristic movies like Blade Runner and media portrayed that in a futuristic society, flying cars would be possible, and as that idea has been moved into the 21st century where almost everything imaginable is already being invented to make your life easier, the flying car can be added to that list of marvelous inventions. But it hasn't come easy. Advances in battery energy density, material sciences, and computer simulation have spurred the development of a range of personal flying vehicles and the navigation systems that will allow them to run, from electric gliders to fixed-wing craft and quadcopter drones. Autonomous urban aircraft as an industry has been projected to be worth as much as $1.5 trillion by 2040. And Joby Aviation is pretty much leading the way as they are set to start commercial operations in a $1 million partnership with Uber. Instead of now having to wait in traffic or drive with a speed limit on roads, Joby and Uber's air taxi can take you over 150 miles with a 200 miles per hour top speed. Furthermore, you won't even feel like you're in a plane or helicopter as they fly incredibly smoothly. Plus, there isn't even a traditional takeoff or landing required for the aircraft. It can take off like helicopters, so you can just take off and land in a relatively large flat area rather than needing a whole runway. To add a final amazing benefit, following in the trend of many transportation vehicles from the past decade, the aircraft will be fully running on electricity, leading to zero operating emissions, further contributing to the global fight against climate change. Now, although the Joby aircraft runs on electricity, that is just simply too far of a goal for airplanes that need to fly farther than 150 miles and therefore need much more power. So this final creation from ZeroAvia can provide the middle ground between the ideas of long-haul supersonic flight and very short-haul air taxi trips. ZeroAvia has created such amazing strides in developing the first true non-emitting aviation powertrain that it has caught the attention of some of the world's richest people and corporations like Bill Gates, Amazon, and Shell, who have invested their own money into the company. ZeroAvia is now developing and testing the certification-ready ZA600 powertrain, which can fly a 10 to 20 seat aircraft up to 500 miles. For Val Miftakov, the founder and chief executive of ZeroAvia, the successful test flights prove out his thesis that hydrogen power is the answer for the aviation industry. He says, "Our most recent milestone achievements are closing the gap for the airline industry to begin its transition away from fossil fuels. In fact, over 10 forward-looking airlines are now gearing up to implement our powertrains when they are ready in 2023. The way we travel is going to change a lot over the next century. The modern world runs on fossil fuels, but electric and hydrogen power will fuel the world of tomorrow. We're changing our cities, revitalizing public transit, expanding highway speed trains, re-engineering our ships, and reimagining our planes. Now the development of this hydrogen-run powertrain, Joby's electric aircraft, and other recent developments such as Airbus's new concept aircraft ZeroE have brought out the fight of electric versus hydrogen for the future of aviation. It's too soon to say if hydrogen or electricity will be more dominant, but it can be seen that the two can complement each other very well. Electric aircraft will probably become prominent in urban mobility and commuter markets, while hydrogen will power airplanes designed for medium-haul routes. Both will play prominent roles in the industry as it moves towards a carbon-free future that was once, and also now to a smaller scale, shut down as a possibility by pessimists. Quoting arguably one of the greatest in the world of entrepreneurial aviation, "Hard work can lick what appear to be insurmountable difficulties." 1929, William Boeing. Subscribe or follow. Thank you. Have a great day.